Hey everyone, it's Vesna here, and I want to talk about how to quit sugar or how to give up sugar when you're really struggling. Okay, so a lot of the times I hear comments in this community and in the group is that you're finding it really hard to give up sugar because it's kind of like a crutch for you. It's something that you've had as part of your day-to-day routine. It's kind of like a comfort thing. It's kind of like a time-out thing, and you're finding it hard to give that up. Okay. So the first thing that I recommend is to be aware of why you're having sugar. Okay, so quite often, a lot of the times that I see women or people have more sugar in their diet is because they're tired, okay? And sugar gives us that quick rush of energy, although it sends our sugar levels plummeting, which makes us more tired afterwards. But initially it gives us a buzz of energy, and so that's why we're craving it. Or, like I said, we use it for a timeout, or we use it for a comfort thing, okay? So it's really important to identify why you're having sugar to begin with. Okay, so often we just focus on, okay, I'm just going to quit sugar, but that's like a symptom of something that's underlining. And until you find what that underlining trigger is for your sugar, I mean, sugar is addictive as well, and it could just be that reason alone. But it's important to understand what is the trigger before you try to remove that food, okay, because it's only going to cause you, it's only going to make it so much harder. Like it's like removing your crutch, okay? And it's not going to last, okay? So important to identify why you're going for the sugar. And also to, when you're making any kind of changes, I always say that don't focus on cutting out sugar, okay? Because it's kind of a boring goal, really. What you want to focus on is how you're going to feel without sugar in your diet or when following a balanced diet, okay? So look at things like having more energy. Like imagine yourself not eating sugar, having a balanced diet, having much more energy, much more focus, clarity, tolerance, like patience during the day, so you're not kind of moody and up and down, more consistent energy, sleeping better, kind of feeling good in your body and in your clothes, because without sugar, we're naturally going to shed some kilos as well. So make that your goal, like make that your focus. So rather than quitting sugar, look at, oh, I'm just going to feel so much better when I eat this way, when I have a more balanced diet. Okay, so it's important to have the right goal. Secondly, okay, if you're struggling to give up sugar, it is really important to have regular meals, okay, with good quality protein, with good fats, okay, so it's really important to have the good proteins, the good fats, and the low GI carbohydrates. So a lot of our cravings for sugar are influenced by a drop in our blood glucose levels, okay, so if we generally start the day off with something really refined, like a cereal, like a refined cereal in the morning, or a toasted muesli, things that are like got lots of honey and dried fruits and things like that in there, it is going to disrupt our blood glucose levels throughout the day, which means we're more likely to go for sweet foods again. Okay, so really important to have regular meals. Do not miss any meals. Do not go over time. Like don't have lunch at like 3 o'clock or something like that. Having the regular meals and snacks in between. Okay, so if that means that you need to make your main meals smaller in order to include the snacks, then that's what you do, okay, because it's the regularity and the closeness of the meals that keep the sugar levels stable, which will prevent you going for sugary foods, okay? And thirdly, what's important to understand is if you are giving up sugar, that quite often we feel like when we've cut sugar out of our diet that everything tastes bland, okay? And this is only a temporary feeling, okay? So Susan Pierce Thompson, who wrote the book and has the program, The Bright Line Eating, says that our taste buds are replaced every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks our current taste buds die and we get a whole new bunch of taste buds, which means that even though food tastes bland at the moment, in 2 weeks' time food is going to taste amazing again. So if you just hold out for 2 weeks, for new taste buds to arrive. So follow those 3 steps and just go easy with the process. You know, don't make it, you know, some days you might find that you're really good with cutting out sugar, and then some days you may kind of fall off the wagon and you will have a chocolate or a cake or something like that. And that's fine as long as you get back on track on the very next meal, okay? So don't make it this all or nothing approach that, you know, if you're not sticking to it 100%, you're not going to do it at all, okay? So I hope that helps. Leave your comments below. Bye for now.